South by Southwest just came through here in Austin, Texas. That's a music, movies, and technology festival that comes through every year. Is a pretty big deal. Lots and lots of people down there. And fellow reporter John Bound and I decided to go on down there and just ask a few people if they would feel safer if the TSA was there to inspect everyone. I'm Melissa Melton. I'm here with
John Bound
for the InfoWars Nightly News, and we're here in downtown Austin to ask people attending South by Southwest whether or not they'd feel safer if the TSA was here to grope them and search their stuff.
And do they realize that their Fourth Amendment is being violated every day in this country?
And do they even realize what their Fourth Amendment is? We're just down here at South by. We're asking people if they would feel safer if the TSA was here to grope them and search their bags.
Yeah, I think it'd definitely be safer. I think it might be a little bit of an inconvenience, but, you know, if it's for your safety, then it'd definitely be worth it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people here, you never know what they're going to be carrying in their bags and stuff.
How would you feel if TSA was down here groping everybody and checking security?
It'd be crazy, man. It would be all right, I guess.
You wouldn't want to be groped by TSA?
No, not at all.
Maybe. I mean, I guess if people had guns, yeah, I'd feel a little safer.
This is no place for the TSA. Keep your square asses at the airport. Bust my balls at the airport. Don't bust my balls at South by Southwest.
I think the TSA is one of the worst agencies in our entire government. It's poorly run by a lot of people who are barely educated. I mean, you know, you look at the scanners, and they're going to be the first ones getting the horrible cancers from it.
I mean, of course, we'd always feel safer, but there's a certain extent of like needs for regulation on that stuff, and I feel like South by it's not really necessary.
Would you feel a lot safer if the TSA was groping down everybody right now?
No. It might feel good, though.
Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Is it not the freedom of stuff?
You guys familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
Yes, I'm familiar with the Fourth Amendment.
What is it?
I can't tell you right now.
That'd be a violation of your Fourth Amendment rights, wouldn't it?
Yes.
The Fourth Amendment says we have the right against the search and seizure of our own private property.
I agree with that.
So what they're doing is unconstitutional.
Sure.
It's un-American.
Sure.
And it just reflects right there in your helmet.
I agree.
Don't you think that's a violation of your Fourth Amendment rights as a U.S. citizen?
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true because we're out in public, so it shouldn't be. They shouldn't have no reason.
Would you be worried it'd violate your Fourth Amendment if they were here?
Well, like I said, when it comes to safety, you can't really satisfy everyone. People are going to be upset about it taking a little bit longer to get into places or taking things that belong to them. But in the long run, if it means saving a life, then, you know, it's worth it.
I don't think all of these people here realize that eventually the TSA will be at events like this. We've already seen they started out in the airport, then they moved on to bus stations, train stations. Now in Houston, they have TSA spies riding the public city buses, and they were at the Obama inauguration checking people out. And eventually they will move into large public events like this. We've already seen them even at football games. Where will it end? Where is it going to stop? Is it going to stop at the grocery store? Is it going to stop at the mall? Is it going to stop on our front door?
Down here at Lamar Boulevard at the Amtrak station, the TSA has been doing random searches of people's bags. How do you feel about that?
I don't think that's a good idea. They might find stuff that we don't want them to find.
Well, they actually showed up at the Lamar Street Amtrak not that long ago for a surprise inspection.
Really?
So they're moving out of airports. They're not just in airports anymore.
Oh, wow. I thought that's what the police department was for.
I think we're standing here wondering what happened to the American people. We went out on the street. Nobody really cares. The most important thing to them is their trendiness, the latest music to put in their ears and go into a trance-like state and be induced by commercialism. That's what's important to people. And one day, all of that commercialism will be gone, and you'll be in a prison camp. And there won't be any commercials in the prison camp because you gave up on the Bill of Rights.
I mean, what kind of constitution do we have anymore? It's supposed to be the law of our land, and yet, you know, there's free speech zones everywhere. We have the trespass bill. We can't film the police without being harassed or arrested. Our government can disappear and detain citizens indefinitely under the NDAA. They're using drones to spy on us and murder innocent people in other countries. They spy on all of our personal communications, our emails, our phone calls. They're building a $2 billion NSA data spy hub on our dime to spy on us. The government hides any action it wants just by saying it's national security. It can do whatever it wants as long as it's national security. And it basically ignores all the limitations that were put in place by the people who created the Constitution to begin with to limit the government. Reporting from downtown Austin, I'm Melissa Melton.
And I'm John Bound for InfoWars Nightly News.